Sun Music Studio.
Hello and welcome. The chairperson of the African Commission, Mohammed Ali Yusuf, has welcomed the appointment of Dr. Kamel Idris, Sudan's new prime minister, describing it as a positive step toward inclusive governance. In a statement issued by the AU on Monday, Yusuf expressed hope that the move will contribute significantly to restoring constitutional order and democratic governance in Sudan. He urged all Sudanese stakeholders to intensify efforts toward a peaceful, civilian-led and inclusive transition that reflect the aspiration of the Sudanese people, affirming that the AU Commission stand ready to support Sudan in coordination with regional and international partnership. Yusuf reiterated the African Union's unwavering commitment to Sudan's unity, sovereignty, and stability, and achieving a sustainable political solution that ensures peace and development and democracy for all Sudanese citizens. Ambassador Al-Harith Idris, Sudan's permanent representative to the United Nations, voiced strong dissatisfaction with the conduct of a recent closed-door UN Security Council session focused on drone attack targeting Port Sudan. Speaking at a press conference after the meeting, Idris criticized the session for failing to meet Sudan's expectation, accusing the United Arab Emirates of trying to suppress Sudan's voice within the Council. He revealed that Sudan has credible intelligence confirmation that the May 4 attack was launched from an Emirati military base using MQ-9 or MQ-9B drones. He linked the escalation to Sudan's armed force operation carried out a day earlier in Niyala, which targeted an Emirati military aircraft and resulted in the death of 13 foreign nationals, including Emirati personnel and the Kenyan co-pilot. Ambassador Idris called on the Security Council, the United States, and the European Union to immediately halt the flow on weapons and mercenaries to militia and to apply real pressure on the UAE to end what he described as an ongoing war of aggression against Sudan. Genevian human rights expert Rudwan Nusayr on Monday expressed deep concern over intensified drone strikes and the expansion of fighting into Sudan's Rasi state. Nusayr warned that the repeated attacks on vital infrastructure are endangering civilian lives, worsening the humanitarian crisis and threatening basic rights such as access to food, water, and health care. He noted that some hospitals in Port Sudan and Kassala are already operating at a reduced capacity due to power outage and fuel shortage. He stressed that the targeting civilians' infrastructure violates international law and urged all parties to respect the right and safety of Sudan's population. The Sudanese army announced on Monday that it has taken control of large parts of the Salha suburb, the final rapid support force RSF stronghold in Khartoum state. Video clips shared by army personnel and allied fighters reportedly showed scenes from inside RSF headquarters and various locations in Salha, south of Durman. Military sources confirmed that the recapture of key sites, including the Wad Barakawi station, Al Gay'a area, and section of the main Salha market, marking a significant advance in the ongoing conflict. The Sudanese Ministry of Foreign Affairs has condemned the terrorist bombing that struck the Somali capital, Mogadishu, killing 20 people and injuring dozens. In a statement issued today, the ministry expressed full solidarity with the people and government of Somalia, extending heartfelt condolence to the families and of the victims and wishing a speedy recovery to the wounded. In Moscow, Sudan's Undersecretary of the Ministry of Minerals, Dr. Hind Sadiq, met with Sergei Rechkov, General Manager of the Azerbaijan Geology Company, to discuss ongoing cooperation in mineral exploration and completing Sudan's geological map. The meeting, held in the presence of Sudan's ambassador to Russia, also addressed the impact of the ongoing conflict on mining operations and the destruction of the ministry's headquarters. Both sides explored the possibility to resuming suspended projects, expanding Russia's investment in minerals like chromium and manganese, and enhancing training through Russian expertise. The Ministry of Health has confirmed that Sudan records an average of 28,000 cancer cases each year. During the launch of a cancer screening and early detection workshop in Kassala State, officials highlighted the urgent need to improve cancer service nationwide. Dr. Ahmed Muhammad Abdullah from the Federal Ministry of Health stated that cancer remained one of Sudan's top cases of death. About 70% of the cases can be prevented through awareness, early detection, and timely treatment. The workshop also introduced to the National Capital Strategy 2032-2030 and will be replicated in all Sudanese states, beginning with Kassala. Canada, the United Kingdom, and France have issued a strong condemnation of Israeli recent military operation and restrictions in Gaza and the West Bank. In a joint statement released on Monday, the three countries' prime ministers described Israel's announcement to allow a limited amount of food into Gaza as wholly inadequate. They warned that if Israel does not halt its military offense and lift restrictions on humanitarian aid, they will respond with concrete measures, including sanctions that leaders emphasize that they will not stand by while the Netanyahu government pursue these actions. Canada, the United Kingdom, and France have issued a strong condemnation of Israeli recent military operation and restrictions in Gaza and the West Bank. In a joint statement released on Monday, the three countries' prime ministers described Israel's announcement to allow a limited amount of food into Gaza as wholly inadequate. They warned that if Israel does not halt its military offense and lift restriction on humanitarian aid, they will respond with concrete measures, including sanctions. The leaders emphasized that they will not stand by while Netanyahu government pursue these actions. Iran's Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali has called U.S. demands that Tehran stop enriching uranium excessive and outrageous, expressing doubt about the success of ongoing nuclear talk. Speaking to state media, Ayatollah said, "I do not think nuclear talk with the U.S. will bring results. The negotiation expects to enter a fifth round in Roma face major hurdles as Iran insists on its right to uranium enrichment, while the U.S. views it as a step toward nuclear weapon." This was your today's news by Sniper TV. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Music Studio.